Hello everybody, welcome back to Regrowth. Today we're going to be doing some work in here. I haven't done much in between episodes, but I thought maybe today we would do stuff in here to build the kind of the frame of this place. So we're going to need cobblestone. We can get some from there. Let's just get some more. That 8? Yeah. So we're going to need, yeah, there we go, cobble. And we're going to need this guy. So I think I would like to use the white one, the cobblestone with the light panel. So let's get some of that. And something else that's kind of, well, you know what, the cobblestone brick isn't bad. Aligned cobblestone. I like the detailed ones maybe a little bit more. Let's take a look at both of them. This one looks better, I think. I like the kind of mutedness of it. That's what, the detailed. So let's use that one. And which one was the one I didn't want? The aligned. So we put this one back. Let's get out the detailed. So we're going to use the white one, the white panel, for kind of accent pieces, I think. So we'll have it maybe there. What if it comes down to the ground? Let's go with that. Let's go with that. It comes down right to the base. So we'll have that in all 4 corners. All 4 of the interior corners, anyway. As kind of the, something to give the room a little bit of definition. And that, actually, I thought those would connect. I'm a little disappointed they don't, but that'll work, I guess. And then we'll go in here. You know what, we should probably do something different on the outside. What if we made... What were the ones that we used there? That was this one, right? No, that was this one. Cobblestone with dent. Does that connect? That does connect. Okay, so that's the exterior. That'll probably look a little bit better on the outside. In here we'll do cobblestone. And then dent. And then the actual brick. And then that guy. And then that guy. And then this has to come. You know what? All the way like that. Let's put another row on top. Now we're going to need some more. We are going to go through, I think, a lot of cobblestone. So we may as well have it on us. That's sand. I love being... Oh, I don't know how many times I can mention, but I just absolutely love being able to just make the stuff with magical crops. That's easily the nicest thing. Maybe of any mod. No, it's not true. There's better mods. But it's a great mod to be able to just do that. So how does that look? I'm liking it. It's not bad. I kind of think maybe... Maybe we should have extended that. Like, maybe we should move that over one. Do we have room to do that? We could. We could shift this whole thing over one. If we got... we have to empty all this. Let's just move all this over. Is that all empty? So, except for that, that has to be that guy. I think I like that more. I like the barrier between. Oop, I like the barrier between. What do I need for that pick? I like the barrier between the storage things and... There we go. And the waterfall things. Let's just move that up there. So this comes out, we put the ladder and blocks back here. What were we using for that? Was that this? Let's try something different. If we're using that for the wall, let's use something different for the ladder background. Where's the chisel? You know what? We don't need the quest book on there or that, so let's just do that. Okay, so instead of using the cobblestone with dent, maybe we use this, large cobblestone tiles. And then put the ladders over that. And then we were using marble. Give it a little bit of a difference. And then we need to extend, or we need to move this. So this has to come out. That's no longer where it turns. So instead it comes like this. And then this has to be moved over. Why are we using the pick? Let's use the hammer. Boom. 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 So we're going to have to extend that whole floor. Well, it is what it is. Right? So now that goes there, that goes there, this moves over one. Then we do that. Why do I have an extra one? Where was that? I don't know. Was it on the outside? Was it there? Maybe. So that one has to go. And then we put that like that. That like that, then that goes there. That's right. Oop. Is that supposed to be like that? Is that what we did there? That is what we did there. Oh, son of a... We had to move that too. Okay, I'm going to move this too. Give me one sec. Okay, I went around the whole thing. I fixed both sides now. So we have everything kind of framed in. What we need to do now... I took down the... We had the wooden walkway there. And I took it down because I think what we're going to do now is maybe put it up a little bit higher. So... We have the 4 levels of the barrels, and then we have the chests, which, I mean, they're only 5 blocks up. That seems easily accessible from here. So we may as well put the next walkway maybe at this level. Maybe leave this one empty. Are these accessible if you put something on top of them? Yeah, okay. So we could do something there. What kind of things can we do with stairs? Absolutely nothing. Really? What other stair options do we have then? Is it just like brick stairs? See, we're allowed to make chiseled stairs. I want... Can we not make chiseled cobblestone stairs? Packed ice. Marble. Limestone. I guess we could use limestone. We got limestone, right? Quarried. Can you make quarried blocks with, you can chisel them. Can you make quarried... Oh, you can! Interesting. That might be a little too white, though. I think maybe the green would look better in here. If we keep maybe with a little more muted colors. What does it take to make limestone? This... Specifically, chisel limestone. It is not makeable. Leaves, cobble sand, dirt, mariculture limestone, marble, diorite, gravel, andesite, abyssal stone, quarried stone, red rock, tainted soil, and heat sand. Can you chisel red rock? No. Okay, so... I think... Okay, so if we make the mariculture limestone, we can make it into the regular limestone with chisel, so that's fine. So we can do that. Okay. So that was water and earth. We have earth on us. Let's get some water. Earth and water. So let's make a couple stacks of that. Use up all the earth, I guess. Turn it into the other limestone, and then we want stairs. So, do we have to make the limestone stairs first? Can I make a limestone stair and then chisel it? I'm assuming I can. Let's use this. And if I put this in here, what do we get? Oh, there we go. The stairs that I want. Let's start with 40. I think we might need more than that, but let's go up here. Let's put the limestone stairs. That's not bad. I can live with that. Let's do it on both sides. Limestone is a block that I don't often use. I don't like it in large amounts, but it's not bad as an accent piece, I think, maybe. That's not bad. It's a little bit different. We need to put maybe... It'd be nice if we could get a little bit in here, but I don't know how we would do that. I guess we could put it down here. Like, replace those blocks with the limestone. Anyway, so if we're going to have... that be there, then let's put... let's go limestone with dent. Let's put a row of limestone along there. And then, you know what, we might not even need more storage than this. Really. What we could do... Oh, up that. Is come along here with the stairs again. And just have a nice 3-level row there. I don't actually think we're going to need more storage. We've got an awful lot. Really. And in theory, I mean, we're going to get an ME system at some point anyway. So this is kind of just... I think we're going to get an ME system, are we? Isn't that in this? Oh. What happened with that limestone stair? You are not changeable. Really? Well, alright. What? You can go there for now. So, we could do that, and then we could have something go up over that. That's probably enough storage, right? But I still do want the walkway. So, we need to... If we're going to walk up there, then have... Let's turn this into these for a sec. And have that. And we're going to walk up here. And we're going to have that. Should the walkway be above this or on the same level? That's a thinker. I think the walkway should maybe be above it. I'm gonna go grab a couple more ladders. I think we have a few more carpenter's ladders here. And let's just extend it up. Let's put the walkway around at that level and then see how that looks. So I will be 1 second. Okay, so... I put another couple layers on there to just kind of fill this thing in. But I was looking at some of the possible blocks that we could do in NEI here. Thinking of what we could use for the actual next kind of platform level. And Britannia adds these things. They're called metamorphic stone. And they're all kinds of different colored stone. They look kind of neat. And I'm thinking maybe this one, if we can get it, the Taiga stone. I really like the way that looks. But in order to get that, we're going to need a thing called a Marimorphosis. Marimorphosis. There we go. And for that, we need gray mana petal, and then all these different colored petals, and a rune of earth, rune of fire, and a redstone root. So, let's get the redstone and make the redstone root. Boom. And we need, I think it was the gray mana petal. Yes, so that we need to toss into this thing. And this is made in the apothecary thing. So, gray mana petal. Let's get a whole bunch of stuff out of our hotbar here. And then the runes. So then we put in all these different things plus the runes. Toss in a seed. And we get back a Marimorphosis. Which I'm going to assume is like a Clayconia. It probably needs to be here. Oh, crap. So apparently it just did its thing underground. Shall we take a look at what it did? What about the... Wow, it must have some crazy range. That's limestone. So it didn't change that. Where did it change stuff? Metamorphic swamp stone. Marble. Metamorphic forest stone. Desert stone. So wow, it did a lot of stuff down here. There's their taiga stone. It's kind of random what it produces, I guess, but there's now no way for me to get up there, is there? There we go. Oh man, I'm gonna have to dig all this out. So that is kind of neat that it actually just went ahead and did that. Oh, I'm gonna grab that. So like I said, it's kind of random what it actually produces. So to get the metamorphic forest stone, that's got a big radius, doesn't it? Does this, I don't know if that... Does that require power? Or not power, but, juice? Mana? Let's find that out. Let's dump some of this stuff in here that we can. Put away some of these things. And sort stuff. Let's take the pick. And we'll leave the Clayconia here. Somewhere. How about right in here for now? There we go. If we put this guy down underground, why don't we just jump down right here? Is it still going to work, or does it need to be near a mana pool? So, like, let's say I want all the rock. Where's a good rock face? How about right here? Is it just going to do its thing? No, so it needs mana. Okay. Well, you know what? Didn't we get a mana tablet from something? Is it in here? No. I could have sworn one of the quests gave us a mana tablet. Did I put it in what used to be? Yeah, there it is, mana tablet. Okay, let's fill this thing up. Put that guy down underground. Anyway, so the type of metamorphic stone that it produces depends on the sparing to items. That's what I want, right? Did I put that in there? Is that how this works? Is that full now? I honestly don't know. I think that's full now. So we might need... You know, let's bring a mana pool with us. Something we can toss down there next to it just in case we need to do it that way. Mana pool. Let's jump down, and we'll go back down through here. Okay, Marimorphosis. Show me what you got. Where are you? There you are. So can I do this? Can I do this? Oop. Oop. There's some taiga. Wow. It is going nuts. There's so much of it to change. Anyway, I think this is some of the... Well, actually, no, that fungal stone actually is pretty good too, doesn't it? Swamp, desert, mountain, fungal, forest, taiga, mesa. It kind of sucks that you can't really control it. Like, I think I was... Did I ever actually manage to finish that thought? You can... depends on the biome that you put it in. So I guess if you're in, like, a taiga biome, you're going to get more taiga stone. Or if you're in a desert biome, you're going to get more desert stone. But you still get kind of a random selection. I'm assuming because we're in a wasteland, we're just going to get a mix of everything. Pretty much in equal amounts. That mana tablet held a lot of mana, didn't it? Let's let it just, Yikes. Still going. So I guess I'm going to let it do its thing. I'm going to harvest this stuff up, and then maybe next episode we'll figure out what we're going to do with it. So once again, I am Nycad. Thank you for watching Regrowth. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.